You don't belong here." The sentence lingered in the air as the upscale hotel's manager looked Marianne up and down. Her modest gray hoodie and worn baseball cap sharply clashed with the luxurious style of the Grand Meridian. After a long day spent helping others, she found herself treated like a trespasser. But everything changed the moment Franklin Lawrence stepped through the grand entrance a few moments later. The manager's expression froze. What had been a smug look of superiority instantly turned into sheer panic. He just committed the worst blunder of his professional life. Outside, the afternoon sunlight filtered through the ornate iron gates of the Grand Meridian Hotel, casting a warm glow. Inside, the lobby glittered. Crystal chandeliers shimmered above gleaming marble floors that mirrored the expensive suits and elegant gowns of the wealthy clientele. The manager's eyes darted nervously between Franklin Lawrence and Marianne. Franklin, a well-known philanthropist and business magnate, carried himself with quiet confidence. His gaze was calm, but filled with unmistakable authority. "Marianne is a guest here," Franklin said firmly, stepping forward, "and she deserves every bit of respect." Marianne's heart pounded as she stood beside Franklin, feeling a warmth that wasn't from the afternoon sun. It was a warmth born from knowing someone believed in her, saw her worth despite her humble appearance. The manager swallowed hard, realizing his mistake. He muttered a weak apology and quickly stepped aside. "Please allow me to escort you both to the suite." As they walked through the corridor, Marianne's mind raced. She wasn't used to such grandeur. Silken curtains, polished wood, delicate floral arrangements. But more than the luxury, what mattered was the kindness now extending toward her. Franklin glanced at her, a small smile playing on his lips. "You've been working so hard helping others all day. You deserve a place to rest." Marianne's eyes filled with tears. No one had ever said that to her before, not with such sincerity. When they reached the suite, Marianne sank onto the plush sofa, feeling the weight of exhaustion lift a little. Franklin pulled out a chair and sat opposite her. "Tell me," he said gently, "what made you come here today?" Marianne hesitated, but then spoke, her voice steady despite the emotion. "I volunteer at the shelter nearby. People like me, people who struggle, sometimes find it hard to feel welcome anywhere. I thought maybe there's hope even in places like this." Franklin nodded slowly. Hope can be found in the most unexpected places. Over the next hour, Franklin and Marianne talked. He shared stories of his own childhood, about times when he felt invisible, just like she did now. And Marianne told him about the dreams she still held, despite the hardships. When Marianne finally stood to leave, Franklin handed her an envelope. "This is for you. Use it for whatever you need. Food, clothing, even a place to stay if you ever need it." Marianne's hands trembled as she took it. "I don't know how to thank you." Franklin smiled warmly. "You don't have to. Just keep believing in yourself." As Marianne walked out of the Grand Meridian, the sunset painted the sky in shades of orange and pink. She felt lighter, stronger, as if a door had been opened, one that led not just into a building, but into a new chapter of her life. That night, she lay in a small shelter bed, but smiled through the fatigue. She wasn't just surviving anymore. She was beginning to live. Days turned into weeks, and the kindness Franklin showed Marianne rippled through the community. The Grand Meridian began sponsoring the shelter where she volunteered, providing meals, blankets, and a place to heal. And Marianne? She became a beacon of hope. A reminder that sometimes when the world says you don't belong, it only means you haven't found your place yet. Because with a little kindness, a little belief, anyone can shine bright.